right now. I'm not looking to arrest you. We're not looking to have you arrested. That's not what I'm trying to do, because I have a relationship with you. We did work together for several years. You and I were buddies down there. I got along great. We may still have each other's cell phone numbers. We're cool. But if you put up a brick wall, you will put him in a horrible situation. You put yourself in a bad situation too. So
Am I better off?
I've given him and you several options. This back and forth, going back and forth, is only prolonging everything. I'm trying to help you. If you were to look at anybody else I dealt with, anybody else I talked to, I do not do this.
What do you think?
On May 16th, 2025, what started as a simple traffic stop quickly spiraled into a drawn-out standoff that had officers playing patience games instead of patrol.
Hello, I'm Officer Simons of Villa Park Police Department. The reason I stopped is you seem to have some trouble changing or keeping your lane. Are you on your phone at all, or?
No, I was just trying to do my GPS.
Okay, where are you trying to go?
And I had regular gigs out in Lombard that I was from.
What's their address?
And it is like right by JT's porch.
Okay, right by JT's porch. Do you have your driver's license and insurance? Thank you very much. Still live in Batavia?
Yep. I had to pull up my... I probably had to pull up my insurance on my phone.
Okay, that's fine.
There was no sound and nothing happening in the video, so I put it at 20 times speed to save your time.
All right, I've got it here.
Okay.
I worked in Villa Park for a very long time.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
You still work in Villa Park? Two.
You're at Villa Park. You're at... I worked there for a very long time.
I'll give you a minute to find that, okay? I'll be back. Just looking for a phone.
Phone?
Yeah. Just hang up at this side.
Right here?
Yeah.
It's completely up to you. If you're going to do this route, go that route, or I'd give her a ride back to the station, whatever you want to do. So, whatever decision you make, I support 100%. Well, it's a decision to be made. You stand beside it. If we're going to do this, if we're going to do 55, then we run the 55. If we don't, then she's got to go back to the station. So I'll take her back to the station. We'll park her car. We'll figure it out and go that route. There's nothing good or bad. This is left or right. However you want to do it, I support it 100%. My issue is that it was called. I know. It was called in all the way since Spring Road, yeah. I don't have an issue with either decision. We pick a route, we stick to the route, and we move forward.
All right.
So it's completely up to you.
If it's called, I gotta go through it.
If that's what you feel most comfortable with doing, we're good with that. Like I said, if it's not, then we just take her back to the station. So however you feel most comfortable doing it. You have to justify if somebody asks you more questions, but I support you. Whatever that is, I support it. If it's peace of mind and you want to go that route, that's fine. If you do the field sobrieties and you want to take a minute and make a decision, say you want to change my mind, we're still going to take you back here. There's nothing that says we can't do that. Because this is your peace of mind. And no matter what the decision is, I will back you 1,000,000%, and it'll be fine from there.
All right.
Whatever you want.
I'll run her through it and then make a decision from there.
All
right. Able to find that?
No, I think I left everything in Elmhurst.
Okay. Where were you at in Elmhurst?
Guaranteed rate. I was with a bunch of people from Rourke High School.
Okay. So you were in the city?
No, Elmhurst.
Well, you said guaranteed rate, I assume, like.
No, guaranteed rate is like a mortgage company that is in Elmhurst.
Hi, Kathy. How much of it are you drinking now? Because it's very apparent that you're impaired.
No, I literally had this.
It's very apparent that you've had more than one.
Let me just tell you, I had 2 drinks.
I'm asking you to be straight with me.
No, I'm very sure.
Okay. So do me a favor. Well, I'm going to have you run through a couple field sobriety tests to make sure you're good to drive. Okay. So I can't let you drive if I think that you're impaired based on my observations so far.
I get it. But I promise you right now, like, I am totally fine.
If you're good, then this will be easy, and then you'll be out of here, no problem. Okay.
No, I know a bunch of people. I know from Villa Park Police Department. I used to date Cordell Kitching. He was, and what's your name?
Sinus.
Yes, like I know. I used to work at Willowbrook High School for a long time. Like,
I want to give you the benefit of the doubt, but for everybody's peace of mind and the fact that I'm here now, I have to make sure that you're okay to drive. If I suspect validity for alcohol, I can't just let you go. So I'm going to have you step out. I'm going to put you through a couple of cuts real quick, and I'll make my decision from there, okay?
now let me pull over this.
No. So the car's going to stay right here, and then we'll just walk over there, okay? I have everything on body camera. There's 2 cars behind you. Your car's...
Let me call people that I know that are in your.
Okay. So my sergeant's already here. He's already here, so
All right.
I talked to him.
That's fine. Let me talk to Sergeant Murphy. Can you send him over here?
Sure.
Okay.
So-
Thank you.
She wants to talk to you.
Police say the car was crawling well under the limit, swerving across lanes like it was competing in a drunk bumper car championship. When officers pulled it over, the driver, identified only as Kathy, tried the classic "I'm just heading to a friend's place" excuse. But the shaky voice, glassy eyes, and heavy smell of alcohol told a different story. Officer Simon from the Park Police Department asked the basics: license, insurance, destination. What he got instead were half-baked answers, long pauses, and a purse-digging performance that could have been its own comedy sketch.
He's coming up on your passenger side.
Hell, listen.
Listen. What I would tell you is this. Listen to what he tells you, because we're trying to do what's in the best interest of this scenario. Somebody called you on you, so we didn't just show up out of the blue. Okay.
Yeah, 100% not true.
No, you're not. You're not.
I literally just left guaranteed rate in Elmhurst. And I must have left my phone there.
Okay.
But I'm okay. Come see that. I get it.
Kathy, it doesn't work like that.
Okay.
It doesn't work like that.
I know.
Your best option, he offered you to do field sobriety tests. You have to cooperate with him.
I get it.
Because if you don't cooperate with him, you're going to put him in a position where he's got to make a decision. And if you force him to make a decision, I'm not sure the outcome is going to be what anybody would like.
I understand 100%.
Okay. So what does that mean?
I will call somebody to drive me.
You have to work with him. I'm his boss. He's the guy that makes the decision. I support his decision.
Okay. I get it. I understand you say.
Right.
Besides.
Correct. So you have to work with him, Kathy. Whatever decision he makes, we've already talked about this. He's trying to do what's best. So whatever decision he makes is where we're going to go.
I don't think because I not putting myself in a place where I'm gonna like be in a weird spot where I'm gonna choke for shit that I'm not even because I forgot my phone.
Kathy, you're putting yourself in a weird spot by not having a conversation with him and cooperating with him. You're putting him in a very difficult spot. He has to make a decision.
I understand that. I understand.
So he's right now he's giving you an option. He's asked you to do field sobriety tests, does he not?
I'm not opposed to field sobriety test, but the point is, like, I didn't want to put myself in a weird spot. For what?
The option is this: if he has to make a decision, you potentially could get arrested for DUI right now.
Well, why don't I just have someone pick me up?
I don't know if he's offered you that option. I think the option he's offered you right now, because this is a step-by-step process. The option he's offered you right now is to perform field sobriety test to find out how intoxicated you are.
I get that. You know me.
I do know you. And Kathy, I completely do that. And I had a conversation with him to make a decision to how to best rectify this. So he's taking this because we have a job to do, unfortunately, for this. And the way the world is, the microscope is on us. So we have to do what's
All
best.
respect for you guys that anyone
Kathy, I know.
in this world.
I absolutely know. The best thing for you to do is to cooperate with him to find out step by step what we're going to do and make him feel comfortable with what his decision is going to be on this.
I understand that 100%, but like, tell me, like, what is in my best interest? Like, I don't know. I don't trust sobriety tests because, you know, like, I've had eye surgery. Like, I don't know what you guys.
I understand what you're saying.
Oh shit, comes out like that. I don't trust.
I understand what you're saying. But he has to go step by step. And if he decides to allow you to make a phone call or to help assist you in getting home, he has to go through his next step in doing so.
I'd rather just make a phone call.
But it doesn't work like that because we're under a microscope. Our process goes a different direction, Kathy. So what will wind up happening is if this goes a different direction and there's a problem, then we are the ones that are called on the carpet for it. You know what I'm saying? If you give him the ability to do whatever he wants to do, field sobriety test, and then he makes a decision to allow you to make a phone call, or if he decides to arrest you, that's the position you're in.
And then, but I am the piece of my day scare. I'm gonna be doing this field sobriety test. Like, I'd rather just have somebody.
Yeah, but that's not the exact option you have right now. Because of the position we're in, he has a process he has to go by.
I forgot my phone.
Kathy, you're called in as a suspected drunk driver.
Who called me?
I don't know. I didn't look it up on the ticket. It's on the CAD that you were called in as a drunk driver. You called in since Spring Road. Somebody was following you since Spring Road, and that's where you were picked up at.
Listen.
It's all documented. It's no nonsense.
I like to.
As the stop dragged on, Kathy admitted to just 3 drinks. After first claiming 2, she leaned hard on old connections, dropping names of local officers she used to date or used to work with. But when it came down to the officer's request for a field sobriety test, she flat out refused over and over again. Supervisors were called in, including a sergeant who knew her personally and tried to guide her out of the situation. He explained the options: cooperate with the field sobriety test and maybe get a ride home, or refuse and face an arrest for DUI.
And literally, I had 3 drinks. That's it.
Okay, I understand.
So I get it. I know you guys have a responsibility. I get it. I understand it for me. But I also, like, and I don't want to put myself in a spot where I'm going to get in trouble. It just doesn't make sense. I feel like you know me.
I do know you. And I'm trying to guide you in the best direction right now. I'm not looking to arrest you. Or not looking to have you arrested. That's not what I'm trying to do. Because I have a relationship with you. We did work together for several years. You and I were buddies down there. I got along great. We may still have each other's cell phone numbers. We're cool. But if you put up a brick wall, you will put him in a horrible situation. You put yourself in a bad situation too. So you...
Am I better off putting myself in a place where, like, I feel like I'm in this weird spot where
You are.
I don't know what is the best to put myself in?
The best spot to put yourself in is to allow him to go to the next step and to see
what?
where you're at, to do field sobriety tests and see how you perform field sobriety tests. And then he has to make a decision. Does he arrest you on the basis of what's going on, or does he decide to allow you to get a ride home? I don't know. I oversee him. You know what I'm saying?
You oversee him, so why can't you make that decision?
I don't get to make that decision. He's the patrol officer. I'm the supervisor.
I get that. I get that.
I've given him the foundation on how to go on both avenues. If you don't choose one of those options, then you've taken it out of my hands.
All right, so what is my best option?
My suggestion to you is to follow what he's telling you to do and come out of the car and do a field sobriety test and let him make an educated decision on what he wants to do. That's why I'm here. When this came out and I knew it was you, I came here because I want to make sure that this gets done the best way and the right
Would
way.
you call Corey for me?
We're not calling him right now. Oh, he's probably sound asleep. It's 11:30.
So what? I'd rather call him, ask him his opinion.
But we're not in that position. We're not in that position.
You're not.
Because you're going to get forced. You're going to get forced.
I might give myself a trouble.
You did. You did put yourself in that spot when you got in the car and decided to drive.
I had 3 drinks.
Kathy, I
drinks.
I don't know how many you had or didn't have. I'm not accusing you of that.
I get that.
An independent person is accusing you of being intoxicated.
Who's an independent?
The person that called and said you were driving intoxicated. Kathy, I don't know. It's on the ticket. I don't know him personally. I don't know who called it in. It's there. It's all documented. I'm not lying to you.
Well, that's my point. So let's call people.
No, we're here. We're now. We're here. We're now. To help you further, the 3 of us right here. You have another police officer. You have Mario's over here. You got Nick over there. And you got me. Your best interest is me being here. That's your best interest. I gave him every option on how to work on this. If you put up a stone wall, I'm going to tell you right now, if you put up a stone wall, you're probably going to be arrested for driving while intoxicated. If you don't cooperate with him, you're probably going to put yourself in that position. If you cooperate with him, you put yourself in a better position of what decision he has to make. Whether we do make a phone call to get you a ride home or whether he continues further with his DUI process.
Hey, so what is involving with?
He's going to ask you to step out of the car. He's going to look at your eyes. He's going to ask you to stand on one leg. He's going to ask you to walk in a straight line. He may ask you to blow on a PBT on the street to find out what your blood alcohol concentration is, to get a preliminary test of it.
It's like,
Kathy, you put yourself in a very difficult spot.
I mean, honestly, like, I feel like I'm in a very difficult spot because, like, I don't trust anything right now.
And that's fair and that's very respectable. I understand. And you have that.
I had 3 drinks. I ate.
I don't believe you're lying to me. I don't believe you're lying to me. That's not it. What we have to do is make sure, should you be driving or shouldn't you be driving? And him and I have talked about our options. And that's where we're at.
I get that. I understand that. But I'm telling you, I've had 3 drinks and I've eaten. So to me, like, besides the fact that I don't have my phone on me to show you my whatever, my driver's license or...
I know who you are. He's got your license. I'm not worried about your insurance. We'll get that figured out. That's the latest I'm figured out. What we need to get figured out is...
Okay. Like, I don't feel like I'm in a spot where... But I also don't put myself in a spot where...
By getting in this car, you put yourself in a spot.
Literally, I've had 3 drinks.
I'm not
Saying you lied to me. And I left work at 3:07.
I'm not saying you're lying to me. I don't believe that to be at all.
And I'm driving right down the street in Lombard. Like, this is silly.
He's going to want you to step out of the car. We're going to have to go further with this process. Let him be able to make an educated decision. I gave him options.
And your options are what?
That you can come here and do the field sobriety test. Based on his decision with the field sobriety test, we can figure out if it's best to get you a ride home, or if you absolutely should have been driving and he decides to effect an arrest for DUI, then he can go that route. But you have to let him make the decision. You're not going to be able to dictate that. Roll that window down for me. You can't see it.
This seems like a weird position to put myself in because I can't trust that.
Kathy, he's going to make a decision based on the driving, based on the phone call, based on the way you're reacting. Or
What
he
phone call?
I told you this 3
I work
times
at
already.
Commerce. I know people there. Like, who's calling me?
I don't know who, I do not know who the caller was. I do not know who the caller was. I can only ask you to do this so many times before he has to make a decision. Everything that I've talked to him about, everything that I've said, everything I've said to you, this has been audio and video recorded. So if you doubt that I'm doing something to try to help you out, you can do a freedom of information, and you can get our recordings, and you can see exactly what I said to him.
I get that.
So, I mean, I don't want you to think that I'm trying to mess around with you or mess you over. I do. I like you. I consider you a friend. I'm not trying to mess with you. The more you push the situation, you're putting us in a bad spot. We're trying not to do that.
I am not trying to put you in
No,
this spot.
I know you don't realize that by getting in this car and trying to drive, Kathy, you did. And now you
3 drinks after.
Kathy, I'm not arguing with you. I'm not saying you're lying to me. I don't believe that at all. You told me that. I'm good with it. You told me you ate. I'm cool. Yeah, you ate. You told me you had 3 drinks. I'm cool with that. You had 3 drinks. But somebody else witnessed you driving erratically.
Who is the witness?
Kathy, for the 4th time, I don't know. They called in. We have all their information. It's on the ticket. None of what I'm telling you is a lie, because I can prove it all. Like, if you came back to me tomorrow and said, you lied to me, you messed with me, I go, no, I didn't. Here's the proof. This is how I can prove it. And then you'd be like, all right, you're right. I wouldn't do that to you. I'm doing more for you than I've done for anybody else, any other person that's been in a position like yours. If it was at a different spot, I would tell them, make a decision, let's do what we got to do. But I'm talking more compassionately with you because I've known you for a long time. So my suggestion to you is, step out of the vehicle, let him do his field sobriety test, let him make a decision as a professional, and then we will go from there. If he makes the decision to bring you back to the police station and get you a ride home, he makes a decision. Or if it's that messed up, he decides he's got to arrest you for DUI, unfortunately, you decide to get behind the wheel of the vehicle.
But I don't trust that. Look, that's a hard part.
Then you're saying Kathy, what you're saying is you don't trust me. That's what you're saying, because those are the options that I put on a plate for him.
It's not that I trust you. I just don't know, like, who this is, what's that shift in.
It's all guys you won't even know. I am the highest power in the street right now. I am. I'm the sergeant of the police department right now.
Well, this is not right.
Up where? Nobody's awake. The chief of police, the deputy chiefs, they're not around. Chief Rivas? We're not calling him. That's not how this goes. Kathy, you're putting me in a tight spot.
I get that. I'm not trying to put you in a bad spot.
Despite being told she'd been reported since Spring Road for erratic driving, Kathy pushed back at every turn, annoyed, questioning who called, why she was stopped, and whether the officers even had the right to ask. Her excuses ranged from eye problems to missing her phone, but none of them stopped the inevitable.
I've given him and you several options. This back and forth, going back and forth, is only prolonging everything. I'm trying to help you. If you were to look at anybody else I dealt with, anybody else I talked to, I do not do this.
What do you think?
Sorry, audio muted by Villa Park Police Department.
Because his decision right now may not be one that you find favorable.
So what is the option?
One more time, to step out of the vehicle, perform the field sobriety test, and then he has to make a decision whether he offers you to find a ride home or he arrests you for DUI.
And I don't do those things, what happens?
Probably the latter of the two is going to happen.
What is the latter of the two?
You're probably going to get arrested for DUI,
For what?
for driving while under the influence of alcohol.
But I'm not.
As I said, I believe what you've said, but we are going on what's put in front of us. So We have to make a decision, Kathy.
Take you out.
Step out of the vehicle and allow him to perform field sobriety tests, or I will tell him that he can make whatever final decision right now, and then he has to make that decision.
I need what is involved the field sobriety. I've never had field.
He's going to ask to look at your eyes. He's going to ask you to do the one-legged stand. He's going to ask you to walk on a line.
Okay, so I have eye problems.
He will take all that into consideration.
Very uncomfortable to even do any.
He will take all that into consideration, Kathy.
I feel like this is not a good spot no matter what.
Victor. Yeah, that way. Did he go time?
Kathy, it's not a good spot. None of it's a good spot.
No, it's not.
You need to make a decision, and then we'll make our decision. It's not a good spot that you're in. I'm trying to guide you. I'm trying to help you.
And I'm trying to listen to
I know,
guidance.
but you don't like the one option. That's the
Well,
thing.
because this doesn't sound like a good spot. Like, I know I've got eye problems, all of those
He
things.
does DUIs on a regular basis. He will take that into consideration
And what?
for the field sobriety test.
It just doesn't seem like a great place to put myself in.
Kathy, you did that when you got in behind the wheel of this vehicle.
No, I have had 3 drinks and I've eaten.
I understand that. So
We had food at this party, which was for a person who's retiring.
I understand. Kathy, you need to make a decision. Are you getting out of the car, or am I going to tell him he has to make his decision?
I don't feel comfortable getting out of this car.
So I'm going to go tell him that he needs to make his decision wherever he wishes to make, he's going to do.
I don't understand. I know what even is this place.
By you getting behind the wheel of this vehicle is what brought us to this place.
No, but
That I've gone through this.
me over.
What?
What was it that pulled me over?
He had probable cause to effect a traffic stop on you based on your driving,
What?
believing that you were impaired.
No.
And that's why we're here.
What was it that believed that I was in?
You were driving under the speed limit. What else was she doing?
She made multiple lane violations.
You have multiple traffic violations, lane violations in front. It's all recorded.
April, what was that? What you had possible lane
Yes.
violations?
You were in and out of the lane, whether you're using your...
Officers made it clear refusing the test meant she was leaving them no choice. By the end, patience had worn thin. Kathy's stubborn back and forth turned what could have been a quick roadside check into a near half-hour chess match with the cops.
Not making that up. We're not swaying you in the wrong direction. We're trying to help you.
I get that.
So, Kathy, I'm going to ask you. This is going to be the final time that I'm going to ask you. He is asking you to step out of the vehicle. Are you going to cooperate and step out of the vehicle? Your next answer is going to be, I'm going to dictate to him that he is allowed to make a decision based on what he has, whether he arrests you for DUI or not, whether you're going to step out and perform field sobriety tests. If you step out and perform field sobriety tests, he then can weigh that information still on his decision. But if you're asking him to make a decision right now, that's where we're in. That's the position we're in. Okay? So this is the last time I'm going to ask you this. You've been asked to step out of the vehicle to perform field sobriety tests. I need you to step out of the vehicle to perform field sobriety tests if you wish to do so. If you don't wish to do so, you can refuse to do the field sobriety test, and this officer will be making a decision based on what we've been talking about, what's been going on.
Vehicle not step out of the vehicle.
She's not stepping out of the vehicle. You can make whatever decision you got to make. Kathy, unfortunately, you put us in this position. He's going to take you into custody for being an intoxicated driver. Can you open your door?
Want to step up for me? Space your car. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest with DUI. Victor, one adult female in custody for DUI. Sorry, name and tow, please.
So do you move my car to where?
No, your car will be towed. I just wanted some weight this way.
For the seat, please. Is there anything you need out of the car? Car spawn, anything like that?
I would like some in my bag.
Is there anything else in there that you need? Or do you want me to take with?
That's really just my bag. Focus on my stuff, sir.
Alright, sounds good. You.
Shoe from her bag.
Yeah, bag.
Thank you.
The sergeant summed it up best. Kathy, you put yourself in this spot when you got behind the wheel. The night ended with Kathy stepping deeper into trouble, showing that sometimes it's not just the drinks that take you down, but the refusal to face reality.
Well, really, that private property, if it was back between this building by the EA building, but the old backs there, there would be, so that's private property.
Yeah, could these kind of his house like it's not coming to.
I wasn't sure. Where's the other truck at? So I just grabbed off. Is that thing alive? Was that? No. He pointed it out to me. It's scarcely. Fucker got me.
Oh, that's dead there.
Oh, yeah, he's probably dead. If you need me to come over here, I can pull over.
Are keys in that bag?
All right, thank you, buddy. You're not in the ignition?
No, it's a Is also on that trash or is what the private property crash? That's probably not a private property crash. Look like it's in there. No, right? Upstairs where she's got the palm on. It might be in a cold power. That'd be no choice.
No, she did.
Miss Benderson, do you have the key for your Bronco in your pocket?
I don't have it in my pocket. It's actually in my bag in this.
Oh, it's in the bag? Okay. It's in the bag you were looking for your phone in? That one, the one that was in the passenger seat? Okay. Four 873. Yes, sir. It was right next to her key. That looks like a bag of pills of some kind. Oh, get your. I mean, if this is something, we'll just keep our body cameras on and keep it where it can be seen, so there's no question.
Yeah, we get 45. It would be underwent there on us because within that time the plate response is different, but you run the
Dumb.
bin, it's showing that.
It's an interesting way to keep it going. Yeah, very interesting. I was like, come, but that's 100% gone. Okay. It was just right next to her key. Yeah, that's. Straight.
You're waiting on the tow?
I can. I can't wait on it. So
No. Oh, who's going in to assist you with the DUI? Who?
I wasn't gonna go. If I'd prefer to, I'd like to have Dan there since he's a breath op.
Oh, Dan.
I'm an op.
Call Schultz in then, or I'll call Schultz. What is he? Victor 3?
Yeah.
Victor 3, temporary rock.
Oh, this going Jackboat, go and see. Oh, hold on. He has the tow receipt of Jackboat.
Yeah. Create admin tow and receipt. It's in the second column on the top, like 3 or 4 down.
Create admin tow and receipt.
Yes.
Got it. Am I coming old?
Yeah, you are.
The new talk by the PD to blow the fences, though.
Yo, Kathy hit the gas like she's blind in the night, swerving lanes like Mario Kart, but forgot how to drive right. Said just 2 drinks, then 3 like a clown. Girl, you're math drunker than you. Sit your ass down, dig in that purse like it's Dora's map. But the only thing you found was a DUI trap. Dropping old cop names like they'd saved your scam, but they ghosted your ass like last call gin. Refuse that test like you queen of the block, but you walk in straight lines like Legos in socks. Talking eye problems, talking phone loss too. Now only thing missing here is brain cells, boo. Simon, stay calm. Sergeant laid it plain, but your stubborn drunk circus was a whole campaign. So toast that glass, Kathy. Congrats, you win. You just starred in Fast and the Foolish, Whiskey Drift Edition.